In the year 2005, something happened that shook the world of computer software. It happened when id released the source code to the 1999 game Quake III Arena. Almost immediately, programmers discovered a tiny algorithm buried within it. To most programmers, the algorithm didn't make any sense, and it never would. It was simply akin to magic. Others couldn't accept magic in their midst, and a few would become obsessed with and consumed by trying to understand the algorithm. Soon it took on a life of its own, with almost a cult following as junior historians undertook to find out who invented this piece of computer science wizardry and not only how, but why it worked at all. Somehow, it was several times faster than its fastest known contemporaries, but it didn't look like it did anything useful at all. That algorithm is now known as the fast inverse square root. And when I first saw it, there was only one person I could think of that could have been responsible. Someone I worked with back at Microsoft in the 1990s. Somebody insanely brilliant. The kind of mind that regular geniuses look at with envy and wonder. But if there's anything that Bill Gates taught me, it was never to name drop. So when I tell you that I worked down the hallway from Michael Abrash, it's not merely to impress you. It's to help explain why, when I first saw the brain-crippling fast inverse square root algorithm, I assumed it could only have come from his intellect. Abrash could well be the world's foremost expert on optimizing assembly language, having written such books as The Zen of Assembly Language and The Zen of Code Optimization and The Zen of Graphics Programming. Combine those three topics, and you've got an obvious candidate for somebody who could have been qualified to have been the source. The thing is, however, I had no proof. I knew that Michael had left Microsoft to join id for the work on Quake just before this algorithm would have apparently been created, but it was still a pure guess. The algorithm might have come from id founder John Carmack, one of their other programmers, or some old obscure Soviet research paper, for all I knew. But the more I dug into it, though, the more I needed to know, because once I saw the algorithm, well, you'll know when you see it too.